Welcome, 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 welcome. So, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for viewing, as they would say, tuning in, whatever you want to put, however you want to put it. Thank you to everybody. Got to excuse my house, my condo. I'm doing a little rearranging, redecorating, cleaning and things. So, got to excuse that. I'll have that together very soon. So, I apologize. Um, so getting straight to it. Uh, want you to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna be doing a lot of different content here on this platform, mostly just concerning, males and females, psychology, emotional awareness, mental health, and growth and development in all areas and facets. That's what we're aiming for here. However, we not gonna sugarcoat nothing here. We not. I'm not cut like that, built like that, and so it's gonna get pretty serious, as it should be, because life is serious. It really is. Now, you enjoy it, right? You want to enjoy it. You want to get something out of it, just like anything. But however, you got to take it serious, and then the reward from taking it serious is the fun of the reward, the benefits of the reward. That's the pleasure in it all. So I hope you guys gain pleasure in this one way or the other. And I welcome all comments, all opinions and perspectives. We want them all. We want to hear it. We are here for it. We want to hear it all. Because I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. I'm not going to keep this too long. Just a slight introduction, That way it can get y'all, get us on the same page a little bit. Get a little bit of familiarity of what's to come. So it was a man by the name of Kevin Samuels. He recently passed away. Not too recently, but a little while ago. Bless his soul. Rest in power, brother. And he, I ain't gonna say he laid the foundation, but he definitely bridged the gap. He definitely bridged the gap, I would say, in my opinion. Whether you hate him or like him, a lot of the things that he said, it really resonated with a lot of people, a lot of his fans. And so, in a tribute to him and to the rest of the world, and again, this is just for educational purposes. I don't own the rights to nothing, and I'm not about to copyright nothing he said. Maybe a clip or two here and there, but nothing that he said. However, it will be a lot of the same content along the same lines, with a few other twists, and rawness, because I'm gonna give y'all my life. I'm gonna give y'all my life, and all my perspectives can only come from me, what I've experienced, the people I've been around, fortunately and unfortunately, to learn from and get things done. So with that said, no further ado, let's get right to it. So, I need to buckle this. I just got dressed, just got done working out, got out of the shower and got dressed. So I still need to finish tightening up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fresh. Hold on. Don't play with me now. I got to put my belt on and everything, but don't play with me now. I'm fly. You feel me? I'm up there with the 747s. So anyway, the title, Stop Acting Like Your Mama. Let's sit on that for a second. Yeah. Stop acting like your mama. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? Because most men or males, excuse me, because a man doesn't act like his mama. You understand? He doesn't conduct himself like his mama. He don't carry himself like his mama. But a lot of males and boys in big people's bodies. You know, they boys on the inside, males on the outside. All this is large. It's real, large and in charge. This real grown shit. But they're boys on the inside. What's a boy seek? What's a boy want? What's a boy need to feel good? His mama, nurturing. Yeah, save me. Mommy, my feelings is hurt. Oh, mommy, I bumped my knee. Ooh, scuffed my elbow. Oh, mommy. Right? That's what it's hitting for. So again, go back to the title. Stop acting like your mama. My best friend told me that years ago. And he wasn't saying it to me. However, we was just having we was building, what I'm saying, politicking between each other. For y'all that don't know what politicking mean, that's just, having a conversation, having carrying on a conversation with someone else, what I'm saying, about something that, whatever you may choose. You can politic about anything. You can have a conversation about anything. But anyway, he said, he's telling the story. He was like, yo, hey, bro, yada, yada. Dude was, acting crazy and he did this. And I was like, wow, for real? And he was like, yeah. It was like, the only thing I could think of was to tell him, like, like you acting like your mama right now. Like, for real, you're not acting like your daddy, because, this ain't how a man would approach this, And I'm like, wow. I'm like, I was vicious. I was kind of vicious. Yeah, and you said it. So, it touched whoever he said it to. I don't know the guy personally. I don't know him, you feel me? But, more than likely, it touched up his little feelings, his ego. Because men have egos. Women have egos too, but men are a lot bigger. This pride, tough, girl, and all this weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. You know what I'm saying? And most is suckers when it really come down to needing that. When that needs that, that girl, that boss up need to really be in play. That king shit need to be in play. Motherfuckers sucker up. Excuse my language, excuse me. People, they turn to suckers. A lot of times they do. The fear will control them or whatever reason, But anyway, so fellas, stop acting like your mama. Like, the science is even there on it. The science is even there on it. For real, the facts is there. Again, Mr. Samuels, he said it and he broke it down, and he was exactly right, because he was just telling me my life and many, many other men's, especially brown men. Oh, yeah. Disclaimer, I don't say black and white and all of that because it's not real. It's not factual. I mean, some people, but like, there's really like very, very, very few black people walking the earth. There's really very, very few white people walking the earth. My walls is white. Like, that's white. And there's not some person hidden there that you can't see because they're white and they blend in with the wall. No, you could clearly see the difference. See, you see all white because that's a white wall. It's no different than this black case. It's black, completely different from my skin. So I'm not black. So I don't say that just to, just to let y'all know, so we on the same page. Y'all ain't confused. Like, why is he keep saying it? Because that's what it is. I'm calling it what it is. I'm brown, period. I'm not light brown. I'm not like Hispanic, golden caramel, light brown, because that would be a very light brown. But we're brown. But because, history, disenfranchised, a lot of cruel things and unfortunate events have led us here. And so that is what it is. But I like to go off facts. I really do. And the fact of the matter is my eyebrows, these sexy ass eyebrows and eyelashes is black, not this beautiful moisture skin. So being a brown man and growing up, a brown boy, excuse me, not brown man, but being a brown boy, right? Or even even like, that's mostly, right? That's mostly, but this goes for anybody. This goes for any creed or, shade of pigment in your skin, because these things transcend all of that. These underlying layers, that over time get molded and more stacked on top of them, pushing us into who we become as people, as we become adults, unconsciously, on a subconscious level, a deep emotional level, whatever. These things happen when we're a child, like in the 70s, for real. If you think about it, the female movement, 60s, right? Girl power, take off the bras. Yeah, let's go. You feel me? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Honestly, if that could have happened a long time ago, we wouldn't be where we at, right? We would be a lot further in this curve. But, history is history, circumstance. You got to work with what you got. So we here, we now. But a lot of men got defeminized. They got feminized, excuse me, and need to be defeminized because they were raised in single parent homes. A lot of were raised, because you raised in poverty. I don't care in America, anywhere, but mainly in America, because obviously I'm an American citizen, true and true through and through. So you raised in America and you in poverty, underprivileged, or even if you came from, your mom, she did her thing, worked her ass off, right? Strong woman, right? And that's what, hold on to that. We're gonna spin right back to that. Strong women, because for every action, there's a reaction, right? Equal. It really is. Sometimes even greater on the reaction side. It really is. But you growing up and there's no male figure there, a constant male figure. So everything that you're learning from your mother. And don't let her have sisters. Oh man. Oh, it gets even worse because you got aunties, right? You got moms, you got your mom, aunties, grandma. Hopefully they ain't passed away or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They still in your life. And they doing the majority of the raising of you and development of you, which and there's nothing wrong with that unless it's one-sided. That's the thing. It's one-sided. When it's equal, when it's of equal value, right? And both portions are there, you got balance, because life is a lot of life is about balance. We're going to talk about that a lot on here, balance, and that's what this is about. A lot of modern males, they're out of balance because of being raised by women. So they take on female traits and don't even know it. They have no idea that they're taking on female traits. Start repeating the things that they mama say. Start relying more on their emotions than logic, than facts, than effort, than work, than, creating these things. And that's not to say like you can't get there. However, the time that it takes, a lot of times, and I've seen it, man. I've seen it, full disclaimer. You know what I mean? You see me, condo, you know what I'm saying? You can't really see it, the lighting. And I'll get all this together, because this is my first video, mic and all that stuff. I got to get all that things together. But I got more important things. Y'all just got to deal with this for now. Thank you. I appreciate you. But this is what you got to deal with shortly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm good. However, I always wasn't. Been to prison a couple times. Selling drugs, violent crimes, different things. And a lot of these decisions, especially bad decisions, life-altering decisions that I've seen in myself and other males, they were based off of emotional things. They were based off of deep emotional settings inside of them, right? And then you get out there and you're over influenced by the wrong thing. You get out in the world, you're over influenced by the wrong thing, the wrong people. A lot of times you attach yourself to the wrong type of examples and influence, as they say now, influencers. Back, a while ago, 20, 30, even 40 years ago, there wasn't no YouTube, a lot of these things. So, you had what was right in front of you. You still have that, you know, right in front of you. And if you on the corner, you coming home from school, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? The corner is filled up with, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, excuse my language, but street niggas, hood niggas, you feel me? Thugs, gangsters, you feel me? Trappers, whatever you want to call it, hustlers, pantos, all that is there, right? You know what I'm saying? And it may not be there, but at the same time, and if it ain't there, a lot of times it's because that mother has taken her son and and or children, daughter too, you know, because I got three daughters. Step kids as well. You feel me? So I go hard for the females. Like I go hard for the women. Like don't even play. But I go hard for myself and men too. I gotta go hard for both. It's the human race, period. Right? So they put them in sports. They put them in sporting events, so they can learn how to gain that masculinity and learn how to perseverance, resilience, because these are the things that you need at a man. As a man, you learn integrity, teamwork. You know what I'm saying? You learn to push yourself, learn to dig deep, because these are the things that you need in life, especially as a man, especially as a brown man. Period. It's just the way it is. You're going to need these things at some point in your life. Period. It's just the way it is. So these things have to be developed. And that's why I'm big into sports. I'm big into combat sports, you know what I'm saying? Hand-to-hand combat sports, whether it be boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I do a little bit of it all. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of it all. But I feel like that's really important. You know what I'm saying? It helps build that inside you, that masculinity, knowing how to defend yourself, knowing how to carry yourself with confidence and structure and discipline, right? That way what you present to the world and to your family and to the people you care about or you work with, whatever, is a strong structure and foundation that can be depended on, right? That what you could say, just people know it's going to produce, right? People know it's going to produce, because that's what being a good leader does. A good leader produces, and we're going to go into that too, levels of leadership and different things, and different styles of leadership, and what's best and what works best. And, how people get it twisted about how they might think they a leader, but they really not. But anyway, not to get sidetracked, you are growing and you not developing. We didn't develop these things. We didn't develop these things. So what do, right? If we don't develop these things, then, because those are the things that fight off, the different emotions and negativity and negative thoughts inside of us that can really deter us as men, that can really throw us off our game. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about you go spiraling. Some of y'all know. Like I said, I've been to the joint. I got 10 years in prison. 10 years in prison. I've seen it all. Like, what? Is that for real? Is they really doing that? Like, this shit happens in here? Yeah. So unfortunately, and on the streets, like, oh my God. Oh yeah, we chilling, chopping it up. Yeah, my nigga, man, and ha 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 ha, out of nowhere. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I gotta up my stick. You know what I mean? Or cats getting robbed or anything. So you see these different things, and you're reacting to them emotionally, and then you build and you experience and you react to them emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And then your focus is drawn off of the things that are truly important and necessary for you to succeed. So going back to your mama, let's give a little bit of evidence, because this ain't going to be too much longer. Let's give a little bit of evidence real quick, and then we're going to bring it to a slight conclusion. But we're going to touch this again. You're going to hear that Stop acting like your mama. A couple of y'all gonna hear that. Like, okay, it sounded like something your auntie would say. Like, it does. Period. So get ready for that. Um, boom. You raised in a single parent home with just your mother. And if you wasn't in sporting activities, because again, males need to be around other males. That it is like, it's not like a weird thing or nothing like that. It's actually, it's very productive, right? Because I mean, it goes into the old saying, monkey see, monkey do, right? Period. You want to know who you are? Show me the five closest people to you. Show me the five closest people impacting, influencing your life. And whatever they do, 90, at least 75% of what they do, you're going to do as well. Period. You're going to do as well, whether you want to or not. 75%. So we can look at it like this. You a male, you around five females, they raised you, yada, 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 and everything. 75% of that, now you might not paint your toenails and put on eyelashes or none of that. If you do, hey, more power to you, because that's what it is. Obviously, that's what it was hitting for with you growing up. But the fact remains is that influence, that still comes from somewhere. Period. It does. So that's what it is around you. So that's what you pick up. 75%. You're going to pick up what they do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you got a bum ass mama. Yeah, because some of y'all got bum ass mama. I got a bum ass mama. Bum ass mama. Oh my God. What? What? Bum ass mama. Yeah. Bum ass mama. Vicious crackhead, vicious alcoholic. Like, you know, I'm talking about 40 years strong. You know what I'm saying? And everything that came with that, everything you can imagine. And I'll share that with you guys. I'll share that in time over and over. You know, not because it's like I'm trying to boo-hoo and tell my story, but I think it's important for y'all to have context, clarity, and understanding. You feel me? For really what is hitting for with me. This is where my knowledge and experience comes from. You understand? Along with anybody that I might bring on or interview or whatnot, you know, I'm gonna ask you, oh, okay, well, give me an example. Give me an example of that, of you. You know, if you can't give me a really good analogy, then give me a life example where you experienced that and factual, and don't lie and don't be lying. So, because we ain't doing that here. All the faking and fronting and you lying and all this weird, like, no, you take that, go ahead, take it to another platform, another channel. Your husband, your boyfriend, your sister, whoever, your friend, your coworker, tell them lies. You feel me? Because really, you just lying to yourself. You just, period, you just lying to yourself. So my mama was fucked up, right? Again, excuse my language. Like, it just is what it is. We don't have a close relationship. I've tried many, many times. You know what I'm saying? And it just ain't meant to be. I wish her the best, right? Hey, hopefully you good out there, you know, and she been good for 40 years, you know, she in her 60s. So, hey, hopefully you good out there making those type of moves, putting those type of plays down, because, you know, it's a vicious game. Everybody don't score. Everybody don't get to take a victory lap. You know, really nobody. Really, let's be honest. But so I understand all of that. I understand that. Like, I really do. Like, I really get that. And it was like really eye-opening to me, you know, because I was a little boy in a big person's body till I was like 33 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like, I was taught to be a man in prison. Like, I finally started to get it, like the last time in prison, like all the way. And some of y'all will know what I'm talking about and know what I mean. And anybody that has questions on that, I can elaborate. Like, I can really like put you on game about what that means, and you know, the dynamics that come with that, right? But You know, needless to say, you know, the man I called, because I don't know my father, never met him. Well, excuse me, I apologize. That's not true. I met him when I was like 24. This guy, he delivered a pizza to me. I didn't even know it was him. I didn't know it was him, you know, and I'm selling drugs at my mother's house because I'm young and stupid, don't know nothing, right? Don't know nothing, right? I'm selling drugs at my mother's house just for a minute, like not permanently, because I had many different places. You know, I'm moving around, moving and shaking. Anyway, I just happened to be there at that time, you know, and I was really just kicking it with her. Like we was having a good time. You know, she doing a little bit of sipping. And this is when I was really smoking big drug weeds, marijuana, you know. And so we really just kicking it, you know, but I'm still, you know, like anybody, hey, anytime some money come through, I need that, right? I'm a hustler. Um, and so let's order a pizza. And I think she did it on purpose. I think she did it on purpose. She almost got that. She almost got him fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She almost got him. She almost got his ass tore up, like for real. Like I was really gonna tear his ass up, like all the way. You know, but I didn't, and I didn't because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I had respect for my mother, and I had more shit going on. I had just had my first daughter, my oldest child. You know what I'm saying? Danae, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, I'm a good father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good dad. I'm everything you couldn't be. So I've already beaten you. You've already lost. You feel me? I don't really need to put my hands on you because I know you can't do nothing with me. Like I know you can't physically man to man. You can't do shit with me. But that was a really eye-opening point at that moment. And then years later, I connected that with a man. I connected those thoughts, right? When a man has showed me how to be a man, you know, and this man was a murderer, unfortunately. He was a murderer. And oh, that's my partner. That's my best friend right there. He calling me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should put this guy on. Because I'm telling you, woo, it's fire. It's fire. It really is, man. So here, we're gonna get ready to cut this one a little short. I'll probably do a little bit of editing, excuse me. That's that hood shit coming out of me. My fault. I'll probably do a little bit of editing, chopping and chopping and screwing, as they say down south to it. Switch it up a little bit, give you all the raw. Anyway, it's been beautiful. I'm going to go into this more. I wanted to get more factual, but these calls coming in, like my people's is important. You know what I'm saying? Y'all important too, but my people's is important. I got to get to them. So, hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I look forward to this being a beautiful thing going forward, you know, and think about some of the things, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like seriously, just think about it. You know, do you say things that your mama used to say? You know, or do you say the wrong things that wrong males say, which are a result of both? Because if there was a man in your life, you know what I'm saying, the real men, those are things that's going to resonate with you. And what you put in is what you put out, period. What goes in must come out. What goes up must come down. So y'all have a good one. It's been beautiful. Thank you. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay strong. Get to it. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Yeah. Until the next time.